By the power of Grayskull, I am the Dungeon Master! It's High Rollers time, everybody! Reference, listen. I want to start with something, all right? And I just saw the film, and it was really fun, and I had fun with it.
I wanted to follow up with something, but I just don't know. I'm sorry.
Terrible. Hi, everybody. It's High Rollers time. I am Mara Holmes, your Dungeon Master, and joining me this week we've got Chris Hodson Trott. We have Kim Richards, my personal Skeletor. We have Nerdy Man, aka Tommy's.
Get fucked. Nerdy Man.
Get a texture on your cup, Daniel.
And Scottish lady Katie Morrison. I'm trying to think of what your Master of the Universe name would be, because you have like Mech and Neck and Ram Man. They have like very obvious names.
Die Hard Man.
Die Hard. Now that's a reference.
That'd be fucked up boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's your.
I'm really enjoying this session so far.
Good, excellent. Well, I don't really have any introductory segments for this week.
Bit boy.
I guess like all the usual. Bit boy. There you go.
Fucked up boy.
All the usual things. Don't forget you can go check out our merch store. We've got loads of awesome merch you can go pick up, including the new Heroes of High Rollers print, which was done by the amazing Magneto. You can get it framed. You can get it in a big size, and all of that good stuff. Don't forget to go and sign up if you don't already. You can, if you're a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube member, or a Patreon patron.
Supporter?
That is an amazing way to support us, but also you get access to things like behind the screen, lots of weird videos from conventions and set building and all sorts of weird stuff throughout the years.
Leaf collection.
Sorry, what?
He's got a leaf collection.
Do you have a leaf
You
collection?
send regular updates to the patrons.
Oh, I see.
What the fuck?
Your favourite leaf of the week.
This man was up at 5 a.m.
That came out of nowhere.
I was surprised at that. I was like, leaf collection.
You love
I was
leaf.
going to go for the pole dancing callback.
Oh, yeah.
I do need
we
to
do
do
need
that.
to do
Invested a
that.
few OnlyFans jokes in my mind and arrived at leaf.
You're right. I'm glad that you went with the leaf collection.
yeah.
I'm glad we went with the leaf collection. But yeah, if you want to see Tom Hazel do pole dancing classes, become a Patreon subscriber.
Oh, that's the outfit.
Yeah. Oh, just like a little
just
like
a
Adam leaf. Yeah, Adam and Eve leaf. Nice.
Got it.
But that's it. Go become whether you're a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube member, or a Patreon supporter. And don't forget that it also includes if you get gifted a sub or a membership as well. You get access to all of that fun stuff behind the scenes, as well as like Discord and emotes and loads of
Link
fun
up
stuff.
those accounts and you'll get into the Discord channel.
Yeah, get all that good stuff. I think that's just it. We're going to jump straight into the intro and the episode today.
Do it.
Roll it. Roll it.
Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes returned to Ashen Rest after their fateful encounter with Rexanath Oregon on the outskirts of the Ash Hills. Once back home, Sister Ophelia Della Rosa of the House of Blood of Osseous realizes that time has slipped away from them, and an important function is set to take place in the capital city of Kelscariss in just a few days. The party make plans to travel there via druidic magic, courtesy of Gruff, the following day, and in the interim, investigate how Rowan's new pet Gibson has been getting on in the tavern, as well as visit Lord Obsidious to inform him of their findings. After briefing the half-red, half-black Draconic Lord on the battle with Rex and what they learned, he speaks with Xanthias and Altheya alone, entrusting them with a soul cage that contains the soul of Nixa Mist, a diadem spy who tried to ambush them not long ago. Now, my friends, is where we are going to pick up. You had returned to the tavern, to Tyria's Rest, to make any last-minute sort of plans and theories of what you wanted to do. And then that is going to be where we take a long rest. And I imagine that following the next day, waiting on a sending stone to arrive by Considerate Orgrim, you will then make your way to the capital city of Kelscariss. I should also mention, Rhiannon is not here. I forgot to mention this in the intro, but she will be returning. She's just away, so it's all
I
good.
thought she's just had invisibility up this whole time.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot to mention that she was.
I hate her.
Just glossed over it. I don't want
Did you
people
say you
thinking.
hate her or you ate her? Two very different
Consumption.
Okay, right.
Well, you are back in Tyria's Rest. You have returned. Is there anything you would like to do, or any conversations you would like to have?
Okay, Gruff, what do you
for
need?
Long rest.
Do you need me to... You said we were traveling through a tree, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So do you need me to, like, open the tree? Do you need someone to cut into it, cut it down?
I think we have an axe somewhere. I think.
There's an axe on Groff's back.
I think Gruff has an
I
axe.
didn't want to assume that I could use that one.
Do you want to use that to cut down a tree? Do we need to cut down a tree?
Well, you've never used the spell, have you, Gruff? So you don't really know.
I don't think... I think that's the opposite of what needs to happen.
Wait, is this like Daisy's doors?
What?
I've not seen... What?
My doors? My...
Yeah, when you... Like that? Is it going to be like that? But with a tree?
Possibly.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never done this before. It's going to be a new experience for all of us.
Okay. Is it going to hurt?
I hope it doesn't make me feel sick.
File that under I don't know. I've
Okay.
never done this before.
What do you know
That
about
I've
this spell?
Never done it before.
Or do you need anything for it?
No.
Like components?
Do you think people get tree travel sick?
Probably, almost certainly. I get giant travel sick.
I'm actually a
you know
little worried now. I don't think we should do it.
Oh, bloody hells.
Well, we can't do the road because that will be so late.
I don't want to cut the tree down.
We're not cutting the tree down. I need the tree.
We simply must get to Kelscariss. This is Ophelia, by the way. No, we have to get there.
Sounds different, but I...
Okay. Well, sorry.
the accent is
Well,
throwing
Lucius
me.
was in the room there.
They're basically the same.
Yeah.
Basically
It
the
was
same
actually
character.
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, Ophelia.
Yeah, sorry, that's Ophelia.
Grave daddy.
Oh, grave daddy.
Right, we're not cutting any trees down. I need the tree.
Right.
To
Okay.
teleport.
Right. Okay.
Right, but we also need bricks as well.
Yes. Where has anyone heard from Bricks in the last, I don't know.
I think
Matteo will be like, Vrix, the Dynastian.
Yes.
Yes, they went away when you guys left for the Ash Hills.
Okay.
They headed out into the lands of Cauldra.
Yes.
Were gone 3 or 4 days. I thought they were dead.
Oh,
They came back,
okay.
covered in blood,
Yeah,
several
that's
knoll
Bricks.
heads on their belt.
Oh,
Really?
On her belt.
They did the knoll
really,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, but then she said, "There's more of them out there," and went back out again.
Oh, so not hit. When was that? When did?
Oh, that was like probably about 4 or 5 days ago. They were gone for about 3 days, and then they came back, and then they've gone back out.
They
again.
might be back.
I mean, maybe.
It did
If
say
they're following
that
a
it
regular
would,
rotation of knoll killing, yes.
it would be that you get paid per head that you bring back.
Right.
So I think Vrix is probably
believe that
taken
was the quest, yeah.
extremely seriously and is trying to.
I think that Vrix
Take
is trying
them all
to
out.
kill every knoll in Cauldra.
I think so.
That's Vrix.
I don't think that she would know when to stop.
No.
I don't think stop is an option.
They didn't put a limit on the...
They should have. They really
that's a
should have.
dangerous-
It sounds like a daily, and hopefully I'll wait for the knolls to respawn.
Yeah.
It's a daily and what's what respawn.
It's true.
Maybe we should give Vrix Ilkara Light Songs
Well,
a description.
Sun sword.
Until Vrix has to come against Hogger, the leader of the knolls.
Oh, yeah.
That, you don't want to do that solo.
No.
Well, actually, she already was going to go off ski on that one, but I asked her to involve us
Oh, you're right. That's
because
it.
I want to see justice to Kelscariss' sun sword.
Sun Sword.
It's been a
Not
while.
Light Song. I keep mixing up names.
I am really hoping there wasn't small print on the bottom of that knoll. task, because if there was small print saying with a maximum of this many gnolls, then
Yeah, I would look it up, but I
Frick's
think it's in
gonna be
Ophelia's bag.
really unhappy.
Vrix is very
gone forever.
persuasive.
Well, persuasive.
Well, I suppose if they did come back, they'd probably be at the forge trying to hand in, get paid.
Well, since we're waiting for considered Orgrim to drop off this sending rock, I'll go pop down to the forge.
I'll
Okay.
come with you.
I'll just T-pose in the corner.
What's the teapot?
I'll come with you.
I think we should just all go. Maybe a nice little walk, since we don't have to walk to
Ophelia, you
Kelscariss because
stay.
we're going through a tree.
I'm going to go to the baths. I'm going to go to the Temple of the Rose and get myself all cleaned up.
And then we'll go shopping in Kelscariss.
Yes.
To get
Yes.
some outfits
Yeah.
for this
Yes.
attire.
Come along, Percy. Percy and Ophelia go off to the temple, the House of the Rose.
Does he get polished?
Percy, I imagine that they try not to reveal what Percy is wherever possible.
Polished wax.
Yeah. No, I think that he takes care of that himself. He waxes himself daily. With that, you all make your way.
Tom's like, no, come back.
No.
Yeah, I want someone to wax my bones.
Your bones.
When you're
He's a
dead,
skeleton.
we'll make sure that your backbones get waxed.
Backbones.
It is you. It's not a long journey. The forge is actually quite close to Tyria's Rest, the barracks where the local town guard is, and the small army that the Duke commands as well. It functions out of. You make your way there, and you don't see any trouble at the gate. But as you step up, you meet one of the same guards that you met before, Gruff, who just looks at you as like, "Are you here for the big bug woman?"
Oh,
Because I really hope that you're here for your friend.
I suppose I am.
How did you know?
I didn't, but the last time I saw this one, we had the big bug woman here.
Oh, Fricks did try and take every single bounty
Yep.
from the board, and I.
Yeah.
We're efficient.
We think that they've killed like 15 gnolls.
Why are you so upset?
Well,
No,
if-
it's great.
Oh.
It's great that they've done it, but like they're currently having a chat with the commander.
Oh, great. Perfect timing.
They're getting
then.
paid, but yeah, like I think that your friend doesn't really understand that there's a limit. Like there's only so many gnolls in the area.
Did you put that on the bounty?
Well, it's not so much that there's a limit on the bounty. We think that she might have killed all of the gnolls here.
Oh.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
But she keeps thinking that there's more gnolls.
Because
Right.
do you remember that bandit conversation we had?
Yes.
How there had to be an ebb
Oh,
and
you're
flow
right.
to these things.
Yeah, no, the entire land
it's
is
a
in
certain
chaos
amount.
now.
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Gnolls are horrific demonic creatures.
True, but too much light in one land just throws
Well,
off the
maybe
balance.
next time you put a bounty out, just put on it somewhere. Limit 2.
No, we're quite happy. It's just
Okay.
that we might need your help to explain to her that there's not any more gnolls for her to go kill.
Are you sure, though?
Well, we don't know, but she's killed a lot of gnolls.
Right, leave it with me.
All right.
She might start heading for Knoll younglings, and we don't want that.
Or just like targeting things that she thinks are gnolls.
Yeah,
Knoll adjacent.
Knoll adjacent.
Knoll adjacent things are gonna.
Yeah, particularly
Hedgehogs.
particularly mangy looking sort of like, pets,
Oh no.
or horses or something.
Horses.
Yeah.
We need to speak to Vrix immediately.
No, you are led inside. You know, the guards will know you. You're the heroes of Ash and Rest. Your reputation precedes you. And you see chatting with Marshal, with the Marshal here, you see the hulking form of Vrix. There's, half a dozen gnoll heads just sort of have been dumped onto a very lovely wooden table covered with
what is
maps
that
of the
smell?
region. And you can see a very, very exasperated Marshal just sort of rubbing his temples, just like, you have to understand, we can't keep you, we don't think, and you can just see he's like struggling to like think of how to explain this. And Vrix is like, I will return with more of these creatures. Very well. And just holds out one of her little tiny hands, picks up a large purse of coins, and he looks like he's about to say something, and he's just like, oh, never mind. as Vrix turns. Ah, friends! Jubilation! I am pleased to see you.
You look like you've been doing very well for yourself.
Yes.
Gnolls are easy to kill.
Vrix the
In
Knoll
small
Slayer.
number. Yes. Some of them use magic and they are tricky, but I just kill them first.
Oh, right, good idea, good plan. Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Magic users die first.
All right, okay.
She's not wrong.
Kill the
Not
magic
wrong.
user
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
I think Vrix has a plan for us just in case.
yeah.
I'm always planning.
Well, it's good-
Everyone is a potential rival.
It looks like you've been very, very busy, Vrix.
I have made much money. I can repay the loan.
Oh, it wasn't a loan. It was a down payment. For you accompanying
Yes.
us to Kelscariss.
Ah, you wish to employ Vrix? Again?
Again? This is the first
Technically, it
time.
would be the first time, but we just
But you have already paid Vrix.
No, but I paid you in advance.
The loan.
It's not a loan.
Confusion. Vrix doesn't understand.
Yeah, it gets a little bit more confusing as well because turns out we don't actually need you to guard us on a journey since the journey is going to be through a tree very quickly and then straight there. So I guess
In the city.
yeah, we're heading to Kelscariss. So
Friend Gruff gave gold for protection. For 12 days. Yes?
Yes.
You wish to begin the 12 days now?
Yes.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
I thought that
We're
was
going
today.
today.
We're going
It
today.
is today.
You know what?
Well, technically, you guys have. Well, it depends. I didn't actually say that you'd long rested. You could say that we long rested, and this is the next day. We can say. Well, let's say that.
From us.
In exactly, let's say, the moment a stone arrives in our possession. I want to get the most out of this. It's a lot of money.
So it's like maybe a half day today.
I've got loads of stones on me.
Oh no, I'm getting a stone so we can talk to Obsidius.
To be clear, Vrix will begin today, and in 12 days' time, Vrix will no longer be guarding you.
Yes.
Timing is irrelevant.
Okay.
Day begins when sun comes up. Day ends when sun goes down.
I agree.
That's factual.
I agree.
Quick aside, what if, we do it in a day, and then
Do what in a day?
Kelscariss?
We have a lot to do.
Wait, you think
Well,
we're going to be
we
there in
won't.
just one day?
I thought we were going to pop there.
I mean, there's 3 days.
There's 3 days
until
till the event.
Ophelia's party.
How long did I sleep for? Was it not 3 days?
No,
Right.
You see that.
about an hour.
You see that as you're having that conversation, Vrix is like looking around and has clearly started guarding you already, and it's just like.
Fantastic.
Right.
What's the contingency here? Is there a sort of, do you just attack anyone that is threatening to us, or do you want to wait for us to give you like a code word?
If people approach that seem dangerous, I will intercept them.
Okay,
If-
who seems dangerous to you?
Right
Knolls.
now,
Knolls for easy.
Right
in,
now.
in this immediate
In
vicinity.
this immediate vicinity.
Points at a guard, armored, wielding weapons.
Right, but he's an ally.
Potential danger.
No, but he knows us.
Ah.
Okay, I think Xanthias' suggestion of a code word is a good idea.
You only wish me to act when code word is said. Confusion,
Pickle.
doubt.
If we
No,
say
they have
pickle.
no. They have really good pickles in Kelscariss.
Oh, okay.
And we're getting some. So definitely not the word pickle
Why,
or grapefruit.
even
or-
if you know someone, they can still pose a threat.
Which is why when the threat appears.
I will not attack threats immediately.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine.
I will intercept them.
But I don't think
But if-
Frederick over there is going to become hostile.
No, but I am wary. That traveler, big cloak, suspicious, could be hiding weapons. It's like that scene in Hot Fuzz where you see like an old man with like an overly like big cloak that's kind of like shuffling along.
I was thinking he does have a shotgun under there.
To be fair, we've had unsuspecting people in the past
Yes.
suddenly become a threat. So it's good that you're wary and on alert. And I look forward to these 12 days with you, Vrix.
Should we worry about
I
that
have
travel?
this. Pulls the gun, starts waving it.
That's
around.
right. That's okay. Maybe put that down. Don't point that at people. Thank you.
People don't like it when you point that at them.
Can I acquire more of the metal things that go in this.
Yes, probably. In
Excellent.
In
I am
Kelscariss.
running low.
Okay. Should we worry about that traveler, by the way, with the cloak? He did a very evil laugh and then scurried away.
Yes.
That's for the guards to worry about,
And
probably.
Vrix. I'm not worried because Vrix isn't worried.
They did not approach you. If they had, I would have intercepted them.
I think we're going to be
I
very
think they were talking
relaxed.
under their breath about summoning demons.
What?
But okay.
Could have been.
We can't solve everything here.
No.
No.
Speaking of solving everything, so you obviously killed a lot of gnolls.
Yes.
Well done. Did you manage to complete any of the other bounties?
No, I focused on Null for now.
Okay.
Easiest. Lowest effort required.
Right, okay. Yeah. Good.
Well, apparently you've killed all the gnolls in the area.
I doubt that. Many Nulls. Many fiends.
Okay, but these people seem to have intelligence that says that there's no more gnolls.
These people, no intelligence.
Where's the marshal? Look at that.
No, I think that he's like, you've kind of walked out
Okay.
into the courtyard and sort of out in the sort of main central area. Do not get me wrong. Soldiers of Caldra are brave, keep good condition of equipment, very important for soldiery, but not best. Not aware of many dangers. Did not consider Vrix a danger. Very foolish.
That's fair,
Yeah,
that's
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have killed Marshall in room.
What?
Well, I mean, that
Maybe
you are
not,
thinking
no.
about that is a concern. But anyway, it's good to
Marshall
have
is
you...
old.
Yeah,
Slow reflexes.
Probably.
Not like Vrix.
yeah.
Well, there might be more gnolls in other areas that then wander into this area in the future. So,
Gnolls come from vaults.
Yes.
Question?
They do. They are vaults.
Many
for-
vaults, many places. Vrix has learnt this. Vaults sometimes just appear.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Bring more gnolls.
That's true. That's true.
or worse.
Never-ending supply of gnolls. Much money for Vrix.
Fucking life hack.
I think Caldra's going to become bankrupt.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
Yeah.
But
baroness.
safe as hell.
Eventually, gnolls will no longer be of interest to Vrix. Gnolls will become too weak to fight.
see.
Need bigger challenge.
Right.
Perhaps fight other beasts.
A means to an end, just to repay.
Exactly. Friend
Understood.
Rowan understands.
Bridge
I
together.
understand.
Yeah.
Get yourself back on your feet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, like I said,
That's a nice big clunky bag of gold coins.
we are just awaiting a delivery of a ascending stone, and then once we have that, Gruff will open a tree or something like that, and we're going to walk into it.
Very well.
Yes, Rowan.
Rodri's never seen the big city before.
Are we taking Rodri?
Can he fit through the tree?
I don't think so.
I just want to see his eyes. You know, when he gazes upon the
Kelscariss.
scape of Kelscariss. It's like showing a pig the stars.
That's where you were last night. You weren't sleeping at all.
Oh, I was showing pigs the stars.
Okay.
I was going into livestock and holding them up to the sky.
Just watching their little faces, just not understanding it.
The amazement.
I like to imagine Rowan's eyes are identical.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's no understanding.
It's beautiful every time.
Well, have you been to Kelscariss? Wait, did you travel through Kelscariss or did you
I
go
kind
around?
of skirted around Kelscariss. It was
Okay.
intimidating for me.
Daisy, have you been there?
No.
Not once.
No.
Okay. I've been there once. So I know a thing or two about Kelscariss.
Yeah, you
been
got
there,
really
Gruffus?
badly injured when you went
Yeah,
there.
and I remember very little of the journey, so...
Vrix had similar experience.
Really?
Friend Xanthias and Vrix, much alike. Except Vrix is strongest.
Okay, all right, that's... all right.
You're going to get hit first if, for whatever reason, Vrix has to attack us.
Okay,
Magic users first.
Yes.
good luck.
Xanthias and Friend Gruff, very big threats.
Oh.
I'm a threat.
Daisy also major threat, but feel that Daisy can wait. Need to eliminate healer and magic user first, then
Right.
Daisy. Rowan, not much of a problem.
Honestly, I would never lift a finger.
Relish the thought of battling Sister Ophelia. Much fury in Sister
That would be
Ophelia.
quite the battle. I think.
Yes. Glorious.
Great. Okay.
Fricks is ready.
We're like I said, not just waiting for one thing.
But honestly, I've got so many stones you could borrow. You don't need one from Obsidian.
Magical stones, sending stones.
All stones are magical.
Does it actually intrinsically magical or just like emotionally
I
magical?
don't know what intrinsically means.
Okay. Well. Okay. I would welcome any gifts, especially from you,
Because I do have my favourite one here of the day.
of the day.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no, he collects
Got that
them
from
all the
someone's
time.
gravel path.
It's wet.
Yep, I put it in my mouth.
Checks out.
Okay.
Yep, good stone.
Okay, that's not how you brush
Is
your
that how
teeth.
you check if it's a good stone?
It's a good stone.
You just check. You just
Mouthfeel.
It's good
Yep,
mouth
that's a
feel.
good stone.
Yeah. Maybe I have been hanging around my kid too much.
Too much.
It's a little bit too much.
I think so.
We can cut that
Ease
back a
up.
bit.
Cut back.
I also just realised we haven't rolled fate yet, just in case it comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, watch this drive.
Watch this drive.
Oh my god, one.
Oh, lovely. One for me.
These a 5. These look. These rune fable dice.
Yeah. What'd you get?
5.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I was just despairing gently.
3.
Gently.
I was already picking up a red one. For
I like to imagine podcast listeners, when they
It's a
hear
one.
Let's Roll Fate, they just immediately turn it down.
That is a 2 for you, 3 for me, currently. You guys make your way back, I'm assuming, to Tyria's Rest, now accompanied by Vrix, who has been paid in advance by Gruff for your bodyguarding duties.
Now, Mateo,
Yeah.
is there anything you want us to get for Tyria's Rest while we're in Kelscariss?
Yes. More, if you can find more contracts for alcohol suppliers or
yes.
food suppliers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we walked past all the vineyards on the way back from the Ash Hills.
Basically, anything that you can get to provide different sort of offerings and things like that as well.
Bring back something unique from Kelscariss to display. The
Problem is, Kelscariss is just everywhere.
Well, it's also, I don't know,
My heart.
we have the beautiful golden dragon figurehead that you got. Obviously, people do come to see it, but a lot of the people here, they don't really know what it is. I don't feel it's necessarily bringing in a lot of custom on its own.
Okay.
So you might want to consider about finding a buyer for it and then using those funds to, I don't know, upgrade Tyria's Rest, like expand the building, add more, whatever you want, really. But I don't feel that the figurehead is doing as much as it could here. It is very nice. It looks great above the bar, but most people just see a lot of people don't even realize it's real gold. They think it's all like they just think it's decorative.
I do worry about it being stolen all the time as well.
It's very much real. I can taste it in the air.
Well, we do have what's his face guard in this place.
That's true.
Yes, I mean we do have guards and we have the alarms and things like that. The spells that you
We
got
did
put on.
mostly employ them because of the
Yes.
gold.
That's true. But
So-
if we get some good funds for that, we'll expand and have more reason for them to guard more of our property, I guess.
Daisy, could you do a couple of sketches?
I was just about to say I'm going to do a sketch of. I was literally about to say that. I'm going to do a drawing of the
The figurehead.
figurehead.
Sure.
Oh, I thought you were going to do some
Using,
architectural
I've
plans.
got the masterwork art supplies
Yes.
from the Feywield. Mm-hmm. Them.
Why don't you give me a roll? You're going to be able to do it, but I want to see how good a replica of this
Really
picture
good.
is. Yeah.
Really
But do a
fucking
roll. This will be proficiency because you are proficient in
Yes.
art tools, and let's say dexterity, which is your good stat. So proficiency plus dex modifier, and you
Want to
see
put
how
some
you.
flourish on it? Acrobatics.
With my legs.
With your feet.
Inverted C.
Okay.
Toesy, Peter.
Should I use a fate?
Up to you.
Yeah. What else?
It's you are going to create. You're going to have a drawing of this figurehead. I just want to see how good it could possibly be.
22.
22. Really, really good. Like a beautifully illustrated, rendered out, perfect like sketch with a bit of color. The details are captured in a really, really good way. This is like a pretty good advertising. Like a historian or a scholar will probably recognize this as the figurehead of the glory of Paladrax. Whereas somebody who's not versed in history will just be like, oh, that's a very fancy gold statue, and will still value it to some degree.
Wow. I think we should frame this.
That's not the point.
Huh?
We can frame it if nobody takes it, but I want to take it.
Oh, once we've shown people, we could put this in the place of the figurehead. So we've always got a memory of it.
Make another one though, and then
You can just knock out another one of these?
Well, not right now, but sometime.
Phenomenal work.
Because I remember it, so I can just
Memories.
memories. Yeah.
As Daisy's been sketching this, I think that Sister Benedicta and Sister Malady, who have been sort of frequenting the tavern after resting, would stop by, having known, because they were present when Ophelia was like, remembered that she had to go to this appointment. Sister Benedicta, Malady is still looking very pale, still looking like she's recovering. But Sister Benedicta will be like, my friends, we were hoping that perhaps we could accompany you back to Kelscariss. We think that if you are heading there, and there is this matter of these other siblings of yours, Altheya, we would like to be present in the city should you need us, but also Malady would like to report back to the Ecliptic Order and perhaps start using some of their resources to research and learn more of what we can. Would you be able to take us through your spell?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I can do that. We have to go through, like, within a minute, and then it shuts. So as long as you squeeze in,
yes,
it's all good.
Hey, do you know anything about this spell?
Turns to Malady. I will spend a point of fate. Boop.
Nice. Got us a fate.
How you do it?
29. Malady.
It's okay if you don't.
Yes, I know a little about it. Druidic magic is not my... it is not my specialty, but I primarily focus on arcane and divine magic, but as I understand it, this spell, your magic, Gruffith, you connect with the spirit of the world, the spirit of the earth. The Church of the Scions say that you connect to the echo of Altheya, the deceased deity who gave up their body, gave up their essence to become our world. There are those who say Altheya still remains, and I understand, Rowan, you have had your own encounters with perhaps an essence or an echo, or perhaps even a living spirit of Altheya.
Yeah.
Those who have performed this spell, which is very rare, there are not many powerful druids who are present within the Empire. Places such as Erdaskir and Iceheart and Mistwald tend to have more of them. But I remember speaking to a scholar from Mistwald, and they said that there is this foolish idea that the spell travels you through roots in the ground that all magically somehow tangle together. It's a ridiculous theory.
Oh, okay.
No, instead, this spell opens up a sort of dimensional rift, a portal to a demiplane. This demiplane, the scholar referred to as the Dreaming Forest. And through it, Gruff, your memory of the location you wish to travel to will sort of lead you to a place within this demiplane that you can then exit. And that is what connects these trees and living places together. It is connected to Altheya, though. I could not say how or why. But yes, as I understand it, you will encounter spirits. Some people encounter spirits of earth and trees and woods and rivers and things like that. I believe perhaps the two of you have in your past. The Dreaming Forest is a place where many spirits live and reside, and they will be present within the location. With the 29, I think she says, now, one thing the scholar did tell me is that we should be very cautious not to make any noise when we are in the Dreaming Forest.
Oh, okay.
Because making noise can attract some sort of wicked presence. The scholar called them nightmares, and they can be drawn to sound within the Dreaming Forest.
Wait, how long are we going to be in the forest?
I don't know. I've never
been 14
travelled. I'm quite looking forward to the experience, as it's not something that I've ever experienced before. But as I understand it, it should not be too long. Certainly a lot shorter than us walking to Kelscariss. But it is not instantaneous in the sense of, for us, it will not feel instantaneous. But here, in the material plane, it will be instantaneous.
Right.
No time will pass.
Frix, did you catch that, by the way? No
I
noise.
was not listening.
No noise
No
when we are
noise.
in the dreaming forest.
Very well.
Walk
Forest
through
full of
tree,
predators.
Stay
I will
quiet.
be silent.
Yes. Okay,
Understood.
great.
I'm struggling with the concept of time.
Well, Rowan, as I understand it, you have quite a powerful item, your runestone.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking in conversation and overhearing conversations that you've had, that you do not immediately return to the place. It does not that you have a journey. You are on a boat, I think, or a river, you said. It is similar to that. It is, to you, it will not feel instantaneous, but in terms of us in the material plane, it would be.
Daisy, hand me a sheet of paper. Rowan, imagine time is like a flat line. And if we fold it over like this and then put a pin through it, that's what we're doing.
What? We're putting holes in time.
Yes.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Puncturing time.
Don't know.
Stabbing time.
Or perhaps if you would rather see it this way, these spaces where we travel, whether it is the river of your runestone or the Dreaming Forest, they are not the material plane. We are going to somewhere else, and that place, time flows differently to the material plane. It does not matter. The main thing is that you should be quiet when we are inside it.
Yeah.
Speedy thing go in, speedy thing come out.
So
Should we run in
Run?
really quickly,
No. No, I don't know.
but also quietly?
I think we're grossly overthinking this.
Yeah. Go in tree, stay quiet, come out of tree, Kelscariss.
Sister Ophelia, looking resplendent and washed and perfumed and many other things, returns with Percival. And it is not long after that that a very familiar, if grumpy, dwarf arrives with a couple of guards from the palace as well. Consider Orgrim is a pretty important person, would not travel without his own bodyguards, but sort of arrives sort of looking at the refurbished inn. You've done quite well with this place. It's not as bad as I remember it being when we gave it to you. You've done it up quite well.
Well, it was haunted, and there were no
Yes.
windows before.
Well, I had heard that it was haunted. Of course, my lord did not believe such things.
Yeah.
definitely
The
was.
tree came to life as well. But
You've done a top job.
cleaned up the garden.
Done a wonderful job.
Got the
you.
shrine. So that's...
I believe that Lord Obsidious mentioned this was being sent
Oh,
to you.
yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is a stone.
It is a smooth. It's not like a grey stone. This would actually look like almost, that lava rock. It kind of looks a little bit like that, and it has been scorched with red runes. It's very Obsidious coded, basically. It's a lot more jagged. It's not smooth. It's kind of got rough texture and sort of lines and things like that on it, ridges and things like that. But yeah, this is a sending stone. It functions exactly as the sending stone in D&D Beyond and Player's Handbook.
Yes.
Once per day, you can cast the sending spell through it to the other stone. So you can send a message of 25 words or less.
Great. Perfect. Fantastic. Sorry,
And actually add that.
I
as
have
a
added
sending
it.
stone.
There is an image attached to it, and it's creepy.
Yeah.
It is pretty good.
See?
It's like it's like a
face,
mouse
right?
on the stone, but the mouse has a mega brain. Weird, right?
Well, people on the podcast listeners, go look up sending stone.
I've described it perfectly. It's a mouse with a giga brain.
But that's not.
That's not what
your
this one
sentence
looks
there.
like, no.
This is a lava stone.
No,
It's
I'm
not
just
like one of those rats, like
Cranium
cranium
rats.
rats. It looks like that.
Maybe it's maybe it's the wrong image.
well.
Well, anyway, ours doesn't look like that, so
Great.
you'll be pleased to know.
Xanthias, can I
I'm glad. Hello.
get that stone back, please?
I
The one he put in his mouth.
I don't want it to be jealous around the other stone that you have now.
Daisy, I dropped the stone a while back.
You are on your own. I've done this
What did
before.
I
It was a
do?
huge mistake.
I left it in the garden with the rest of the soil and stones out there.
Because if it saw that sending stone, you were hanging out with it.
Oh, no, absolutely. I was thinking the same thing, but it's safe and sound with the other stone and dirt.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
For Gruff, I think that like you get like a little tug on your sort of like sleeve of your jacket and little spring hearts looking up. Why does Rowan love rocks so much? Like, I like rocks, but he loves them a lot.
Well, everyone has something that they love a lot.
But like, I've spoken to like rocks, and they don't love rocks as much as Rowan loves rocks. Like, he loves rocks the most of any living being that I've encountered in my eternal life.
Well,
Who's a good little rock? You are.
he's a very special Jotnir.
Yes, he's very special.
Very...
The rocks love him. They love him, but like, he loves them a lot more. Like, the rocks love him, but he loves them way more than they love him.
And that's fine.
Okay.
And
You
we
love me?
accept that. And we just...
I love you.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you going away again?
I am, sweetheart.
That's okay. I know I can't leave and you have to go places, but I like being here with Uncle Mateo, so
Good.
yeah, it's nice.
bring-
That little dinosaur was kind of mean though.
Well, hopefully he shouldn't be giving you too much problems.
Okay.
If he does, though, and then I'll teach her, like, a little, I guess, from, like, his Gruff's training with Sarah and Ira, like, a little kind of trick, you know, involves, like, you know, a little tree and then, you know, a little hand signal and basically how to train.
Sure. I think you start teaching Springheart that and she's like, oh, like this. And she casts like animal friendship. Like, because she's a dryad, she still has like dryad powers. So like, she's just like,
work.
pew! She just like, little green magic goes on Gibson and he loves her now.
That would also work.
Okay.
But he also loves meat, so
She's like, I don't like touching that.
that's fine. Maybe you could teach that to Mateo.
She gets a
though.
stick and like throws it and Gibson chases after it. He likes that.
Okay, right.
Okay.
You're a natural.
Okay. You can see that she has grown a little bit. Like, I think as her tree is growing, because it's not been that long, it's only been a couple of weeks, but you can see that her tree that you planted is beginning to bloom a little bit more, and it's like, there's like new branches and new growths, and that's being reflected in Springheart as well. Like, her hair is a lot fuller than it was. She has like little blossoms that are beginning to like bloom in different places, and it's kind of like matching. But it's also... where she was like this traditional kind of, you know, dryady golden wooden bark, it's beginning to look a lot more like the wintry tree that sort of you've planted. And so her skin is more like black and white and grey, like a kind of ash or a birch tree. And she's beginning to like, you know, the blooms aren't like pale pink, they're like a very pale whitish blue. And so she's actually beginning to adapt more to like the ice heart tree that she's part of now. But yeah, you definitely notice that like she's slightly changing. Perfect. But with everybody assembled, it is, if you wish, you may go on your journey.
Okay, Gruff, I think that's everything. It's tree time.
Right, okay, I didn't imagine doing this with everyone looking, so, you know...
We can turn around if you want.
Give me a
Turn
moment.
around.
But wait, we have a minute to get in, right?
Once it's open, get through, be silent, get out the other side.
Okie doke.
Sickly one, do you wish me to carry you? Frick says to Melody. I will be quite all right.
This is Bricks.
Yeah.
By the way.
I have heard the name. When you returned from the Azar Steppe, my sister sort of made sure that we kept an eye on this one.
Well, they'll be keeping an eye on us because we've hired them to guard us.
I am not paid to protect the sickly one or the large warrior.
I don't think you'll need to.
Yeah.
Ah, good. Yes, the mighty warrior woman is impressive.
Very impressive. Indeed.
I would like to fight you, warrior woman. Benedict is like, thank you.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
That is a
It is a,
compliment.
it is a
Yeah.
compliment. Well, thank you. Perhaps we could spar sometime. Perhaps. And she's like, you begin to hear this like very pleasing hum, like the kind of circadian like brrr that Rix makes when very happy. Yes, sparring.
Okay, well, Mateo, if anything comes
Yes.
up, I guess try to find a way to send a message to us. We'll try and be back as quick as we can. Rowan's got the giant stone, so we can be back shortly.
Right.
What's up?
I think I would literally have to send a courier, and it would take a few days. It would take a while.
Okay.
We need to get another one of those stones.
We should, yes.
We should have stones for everybody.
Can you, Gruff? Can you like talk to Springheart or that rabbit telepathically? Or
I
mean,
think
you've
I
got a
can.
lot of people that can like talk to people in their heads.
We're a lot of mind
I
people.
don't know that I can from that distance.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, listen, I mean, yes, the worst thing, I guess I'll send a messenger or something like that if desperate.
Okay, I guess good luck with the usual running of the tavern.
As I
Get
said-
things under control.
All fine. As I said, if you can find other suppliers
Okay.
to help bolster up our stock, because we just have very basic stock here. You know, it's not much at all. I haven't had the time. I'm constantly running the place, so I don't have time to go out and source, you know, new merchants and new vineyards and things like that. So if you can acquire anything like that while you're in the city, and then yes, potentially look at selling the figurehead and doing what you wish with the funds. I suppose.
Fantastic. And as always, the moment you see Terran Darkblade, shut down the door,
Garrett has it
Yep,
on
lock
lock.
it up.
Don't worry.
Just
Garrett has him on lock.
send everyone home immediately.
It's fine.
Teresa knows them as well.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
good.
It's all away. Teresa's actually quite good at getting rid of him, I think.
It's the new robes as well. It's quite intimidating.
Yes.
Right. Well, Gruff, what does this look like when you cast travel via plants?
So I imagine actually it's not a confident Gruff that is casting this. I feel like he's kind of had this idea, learning it from Springheart maybe, and just trying to piece things together. I think I've done this before, but he would start with this again, where he takes a feather from Seren and uses it to draw an outline of a doorway in the trunk of the tree. And then Ashley maybe starts singing to himself. You know, a different song to one that you've heard before, but perhaps
travelling song.
A travelling song, like when he sets out on his raft at the beginning of the day.
Love that.
And yeah, I guess the power would come from him actually, like you see a faint outline in the tree from where he drew the doorway with the feather, but then it would glow with the song as the song kind of maybe fills it and
As you
opens it.
reach that ending point of casting the spell, your song sort of echoes for a moment. You, in your head, Gruff, you feel this connection. You feel your magic connect with the earth, connect with the tree, and connect with something greater as well, which you touch when you cast some of your more powerful spells. And you hear a voice in your head. I hear the song. The dreamer welcomes the dreaming. Walk the path. Arrive to your next story. And the door glows brightly and almost collapses in on itself. You almost hear like a creaking of wood as it kind of ripples like a lake, like a stone cast into a lake, and it ripples inwards. You don't see anything, it's opaque. You can't see where you're about to travel to, but you know that the spell is now active and everybody has to travel through it, basically. Yeah, who's the first to go through is the question.
I think probably myself, yeah.
Yeah, so Gruff steps through first, and then who's following Gruff? I imagine Vrix is at the rear to sort of be the guard, sort of make sure that everybody gets through.
Okay, go. But also, shh. I'm going in. Yeah.
Okay, so Xanthias, then you two, and then Ophelia, and then the rest. You all make it through. And Gruff, when you kind of step out, and you know that you've got others behind you, so you keep moving, you find yourself in this bizarre world. It is a forest, but the trees almost seem to shift in hues and colours of greens and oranges and yellows and blues. Their leaves and their branches almost sway as if alive, and the leaves are prismatic. They ripple, they catch colour. Through the air, you see little butterflies, but then they become shapes, and then they become a puff of clouds, and then they become all these different things, as if nothing here really has a formal shape. The sky is the most beautiful, vibrant night sky that you can imagine. There is, it's almost like an aurora borealis, but you can see stars amongst it all, and they glitter and they gleam, not just of that silvery white starlight, but of purple and yellow and orange and red and blue. It's multicolored hues. as you step through, and you are on a very tight, narrow woodland trail that then opens up into a small glade, and you see dozens of trails all spread out. And you do feel, maybe it's, you imagine it almost like you see an ice diver, not your Seren, but you see like a very faint ice dive almost flying in a direction. And that's what you see when you kind of step through. And then as you all step through, you will find yourself in this strange place.
So I think Gruff will make some signals with his hands. You know,
Wow!
Yeah?
Xanthias in the back of the head.
I mean,
So what signals are you doing? Because I didn't do that.
Well, he uses common sign language. I think as well, Ice Heartians would use this, you know, when they are out in the wilderness and stuff like that. But it would be kind of like holding two fingers up, pointing forward in the direction that he saw the ice diver head in. So pretty simple one.
Yeah.
you see Malady actually signs back to you like understood, and seems to understand common sign language as well.
I can understand common sense.
Yeah, I think Vrix does as well. Like Vrix can also signal. It's different though. Like you get the impression that Vrix has kind of got like their own version of it, but
Yeah,
it's similar
like a
enough that you can.
dialect,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of like a dialect. And
Fritz
yeah,
has 4 hands.
yeah. That's and
Their
that's
sign language
that's
would be-
what their two
Yeah.
lower ones are used for. Like one of their primary uses is to sign with. Because again, they can't. It's maybe easier for them
Yeah.
to sign emotions sometimes than no facial experience.
Me, Ronan, and Ophelia have got this. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Percy also thumbs up.
Great.
You step forward, and like I said, you kind of enter this glade, and the rest of you. This is very much like, it's almost like a little bit like Sandman Dreamlands, like looking around, there's almost like you see like dust picked up. It almost looks like dirt, but it sparkles and glitters as it passes through on some unfelt wind. Like you don't feel or hear any wind, but clearly something is blowing through this place. And out in the trees, kind of like the Feywild, you see very weird creatures. You see a kind of large feline-like creature that has, 6 eyes and a big, wide, grinning mouth, and it turns its head and rolls over and then seems to melt into the tree branch and then flow upwards. Like, there are birds here that look like they have they have wings and bodies, but then they have the head of a lion, very strange, weird creatures.
Okay.
You see a little rabbit riding a snail, just sort of tips a hat to you and then continues on down one of the other paths. And as you kind of step forward, you seem to be following this path, Gruff. But in that large open glade, emerging from the tree line, you see a humanoid-shaped figure. They are dressed almost like in a kind of like a ghillie suit, but you think it's actually their body, where they have this like giant sort of, mantle of like grass and furs and leaves growing out of them. They have a large conical hat that completely covers their eyes and nose. So you just see, and the mouth and the face, it's a little uncanny valley. Like, it's like somebody has dreamed a human face and kind of gotten it a little bit wrong. But they kind of step forward and you can see they're holding like a quarterstaff. They've got like a bow on their back. Their legs are like very, very thin, and they have these like pointed pixie-like leaf shoes that they're wearing. And they sort of step forward and nod and bow in your direction. And they start to gesture and sign, and it's sign language as well. And Gruff and Daisy, you would recognize that they sign, "Welcome, travelers."
I'd sign back. Greetings. May I ask your name?
They almost seem to like, their shoulders go up like they're laughing, but there's no sound. They just like this. And then they sign, "We have no names, but I am water rushes past stones in a river."
Oh, that's beautiful.
You are travelers.
Yes, that's so. On our way to Kelscariss.
Do you know the way?
I saw this way, and I'll point to where the ice diver went.
I will follow you, but you follow the path before you. make no sound, and sort of gestures to all of your companions. You must tell them no sound, or the nightmares will come for you. The dreamer dreams. We walk through their land, but others, they come, they will find. But I am your guide. Come.
Thank you for your guidance. And I'll sign to Daisy and say, Daisy, can you...
Oh, I'll activate. Yeah. I guess I can't include I won't include Gruff because I can sign to you.
Yeah, and Malady and
Malady.
Vrix also don't need it because they've just
So I
listened to
will
it.
include Benedicta, Rowan, Xanthias, and
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Don't speak. Just don't say a thing. Why is someone listening to me?
Just don't speak. Hi,
speak,
this is
don't
me. It's
speak,
Daisy in
don't
your head.
speak.
Don't speak out loud. They were signing to Gruff. They're good. They're guide.
Maybe
So
should,
as you're having this telepathic communication, as you are having these like thoughts, you begin to almost see like bubbles emerging from your ears and your heads that sort of, Daisy, they flow out of you, and to anybody that you're speaking with, they
Daisy,
almost
your head's
flow out.
boiling.
And some of the things, like when you say like Gruff, you begin to see like little images of Gruff sort of come away from the chain of bubbles.
What you said about me?
And the guide immediately is like, stop. Thoughts are loud, not here.
Oh, okay. I'll drop the communication.
And you get the impression that like in this space, your
hung up on
thoughts,
us.
if they're communicated between each other, like it's no different to speaking here, basically. Which is why they all sign and don't
We're
use
just
it.
in our heads, just Daisy. Daisy!
The signal's gone a bit.
It's fine if you're thinking to yourself, but when you project it
Connect
to
it,
somebody
yeah.
else, it's like it's
Yeah,
being
got it.
heard.
Okay.
And that's why like you saw like these images. There is a moment where like the guide like kind of tells everybody like get low, like kind of draws you into the bushes. And you see a dark, huge shape. You get the impression of some sort of winged bird or beast, and it flies overhead, and it is so dark, so black that it absorbs any light. And it is cold as it flies over. And as Rowan
terrific.
gasps, you see this elongated beak like open and fanged sort of teeth within its jaw, and a single red orb like opens on its, and it looks around to where you gasp, Rowan, and it begins looking around. You all stay silent. Silence can be Vrix is like readying weapons, like looking up at this thing, and then it takes off and flies away.
Thumbs down.
After that little moment, this new experience, it actually doesn't take very long. You're following this path for, to you, Graf, I would say it feels like maybe 30 minutes, an hour, somewhere in that region. But, and there's many twists and turns, and you constantly have, like, you see the little ice diver on a tree, and then it will fly off down a pathway, and it's leading you, The trees make way. At points, they almost break away, and they become, like, stone ruins of places, of old, ancient ruins, but then some of them look like buildings in Caldra. Some of them remind you of different places, maybe the caravans of the Azar Steppe. Like, you begin to kind of see just this amalgamation of places, some of which you don't recognize at all. But Daisy, Nim, in your head, will say, that is the monastery. That is where I was trained, from the Lucent Peaks. And you see that, she is looking up to you what almost looks like these kind of what's it called, like the Giant's Causeway kind of shaped kind of things, but it's a massive building made out of them, and it almost seems to glow with a radiance, and Nim recognizes it as something from the Lucent Peaks. You see Benedicta points to Malady. You see what maybe looks like an orphanage or something like that, like some quite run-down building in a big city, and it's all nestled amongst these bizarre prismatic trees. But eventually you come, and as you enter a glade, there is a large, to you it would look like I wrote this down actually. It's an Icruis pine tree from named after the village of Icruis in Iceheart, and it is kind of like a classic kind of like wintry tree, right? Like a pine tree, thorns and things like that. But it's massive, and the ice diver is just sat on it, and you begin to see the outline of the door that you first carved begins to. As you approach, water rushes past stones in the river will sign, "We have arrived. You have traveled through the dream. Go on your way."
And I'll sign back, "Thank you for your company."
"We will always guide travelers through the dream. You are not meant to be here, but Altheya has granted you passage."
I'm honored for the privilege.
"You are a grove warden. You are a protector. They will always grant you access, as long as you stay true to this power, to your respect of the world."
Always.
And they just nod, gesture. The portal opens and Gruff steps through. The rest of you follow, and you are snapped back to reality. And in fact, you're met with this bit of an icy, similar to Gruff Sanctuary. If you ever step in there, like the temperature kind of drops quite suddenly from the warm, late autumn day in Cauldra. You suddenly find yourself a bit chilly. Daisy, your skin goosebumps and prickles as you find yourselves on the other side of a large Icruis pine tree, which is part of a grand park. You see a couple of very frightened-looking citizens who are dressed in a similar way to Gruff, but a little bit less rugged, a little bit more put together, a little bit more cosmopolitan version of like Iceheart culture. And they seem to be, in fact, I imagine that actually there's like a pond and they're ice skating on it. And you sort of see people who are sat on the bed and they turn around like, oh my gosh, like these group of people have just come out of a tree, and like there's this big sort of sudden shock as you all kind of step through. And a couple of them go scattering.
I was
running.
holding my breath for most of that. Ooh.
That was scary, huh?
Yeah.
But also mesmerizing.
It was a lot. That was a lot to take in. Is everyone here? Does everyone make it okay?
I believe so. Vrix was the last to follow us. That was incredible. What a place.
Absolutely beautiful space, wasn't it?
And I caught what they said to you. I mean, that was... I think that we just passed through a god's dream.
What?
Sounds
Is that what they were saying?
What?
Said the dream of dreams. That's what the guide was saying.
Altheya gave you permission to travel through that dream.
As a grove warden. I've never been called that before.
Ooh.
Grove warden. An ancient term for people like you who use druidic magic, but also have martial prowess. An ancient term from long, long ago.
You can add that to your introductions.
Oh, I suppose so. Yes. Well, either way, we have been through a very sacred space. That was quite the honor, I think.
Yes, it was. It was magical. I mean, literally. But is this the tree you recognized?
Oh, yes.
So as you start looking around, Xanthius, as you look up, you're in this beautiful, not quite like super, like there is snow, but it's not like freezing cold. Very much like Gruff Sanctuary, you have the idea that magic is kind of keeping this park in a certain state. But when you look up, you kind of look up past the park and you can see buildings begin to rise, but also stretching across the skyline, you see a floating magical bridge, effectively, that stretches far into the distance. And you recognize them as the sky bridges of Kelscariss. They are ways of moving between districts, distant districts.
So...
And there is a hustle and bustle in the air as well. You can hear the sounds of the city outside of this park.
Yes. And
We
within
went from really, really quiet to really,
it's
really
very
loud.
lively. Like I said, it's busy
What?
here. Busy here. But we're here. This is definitely Kelscariss, though. See those? The sky bridges?
Oh,
and
wow.
this is the Iceheart district, right? So we must be... I don't have a map or anything. I don't know where this is in relation to where we need to get to.
I don't
but-
think you ever would have come to Frost Hill, because this
No.
is like in a very far part of
Is
the way you
this-
travel.
is this northern side?
So this is, imagine like a circle.
Yeah.
And Frost Hill would be, I'm trying to think of it on your side. It's kind of like the 11 o'clock, like sort of 10, 11 o'clock on a clock face, basically.
Northwest.
Yes. And it's like a Trivial Pursuit piece. It's like wedges, right?
Sure.
And so you're in that section there. And you kind of looking behind you, you also see that Frost Hill is actually built onto a slightly elevated hill, like where the land was. So it does sort of rise up behind you. The park seems to be at the base of the hill, and sort of rises up, where you can see at the very top, you can see rows and rows of buildings kind of curved around like ribs on a rib cage. And then one large high street sort of leads its way up. And at the top, you've seen the Dominus Ignarum. Imagine it's similar to the Dominus Ignarum, but instead of rounded domes and beautiful tiled roofs, it is glassy, ice-like spired towers. It is, very Frozen, Elsa's castle from Frozen kind of vibes to it, but with, pennants and banners of blue and silver and white kind of fluttering in hung from windowsills and things like that. And this place is bustling. Like that main street that you're looking at that goes up the hill is full of people making their way up and down.
This is definitely it. Definitely it, unless this is still part of that dream. Kelscariss. We're finally in Kelscariss.
I'm overwhelmed.
It's a lot.
I'm overstimulated.
You can see that a couple of people have run off, and you actually see two very beautifully armored guards trimmed in white and silver are making their way in your direction.
Ooh,
you there?
Okay.
You there? Stop!
Hello?
Stop!
Yes. Okay. No, we are here peacefully. We just.
You see, they've got their hands. I think that they would carry spears in the Ice Heart District Wormguard. One of them she seems to be in charge. She's slightly older, maybe in her 40s, and she is a ram Wildheart. So she has curling ram horns. She has very fluffy white hair sort of all around her body. She has a sort of slightly flattened sort of blackened nose, more humanoid but with a little bit more animal traits than expected. And then the guy next to her is just a human. But he looks like an Ice Heartian. He looks like Ice Heart. So he has that slightly darker skin for one of the humans. You can see that he's kind of got a very thin mustache that he's grown. And they just sort of point in and say where on earth did you come from? You're not supposed. You can't enter the city this way.
Well, are we not? We didn't know that. Sorry.
What are you doing trying to break into Kelscariss? Who are you? What's your business?
Okay, we are the heroes of Ashen Rest. Ashen Rest in Cauldron.
Cauldrons? What are you doing here in the Ice Heart? What are you doing in Frost Hill?
Well, it's the only tree that Grothith here
Tree?
Recognized. And we travelled through the tree. Magically.
They sort of look at each other. Well, give me a persuasion roll.
That's real.
Yeah. That's why it's persuasion, not deception.
23.
23. The ram woman sort of looks, and you hear the humans I don't know, Sergeant. If the people did say they came out the tree magically. Well, yes, I gathered that.
Yeah,
Duran.
You can ask those people, the ones running away, they saw it.
I don't doubt that you didn't come through the tree, but why? You're supposed to go through the city gates so that you can be recorded. We have to record visitors to the city. We have to know who's coming and going. You can't just.
I'm Rowan. Pleasure to meet you. And this is Xanthias.
Yes.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. She gets out a notebook and she takes out a pencil and she's like, right, let's start this again.
What do you need to know?
Your names and your business in the city.
I'm Rowan.
Rowan.
And our business.
Just Rowan, no surname?
Just Rowan. And our business is Tyria's Rest, but it's not in the city.
What?
Oh.
I think they mean why
are we here?
Oh.
We have a variety of reasons. I'm here to see a knight from the Order of the Loyal Hounds.
And what's your name?
My name is Griffith of Tremoro.
Oh, Tremoro? You're an Ice Guardian. I probably should have guessed by your attire. All right. That seems to the guy is oh, fellow Ice Heart. He's oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
The ram woman's a little still suspicious, and she's Griffith of Tremoro, knight.
Oh, a knight errant.
Knight
I'm not
errant.
a knight yet.
She writes it down.
Very soon to be a knight, though.
All right, knight errant, and you're here to see. What's the name of your contact? We will be checking all of this,
Sir
or at least
Fordring.
the Central District will.
Sir Fordring
Maybe.
Forgehand.
Fordring Forgehand. All right. And is there a particular place in the city that you're going?
I'll be going to the beach house at the Coil.
Peach House and the Coil. What about you? Do you have a place to stay? Are you traveling with your friend?
Traveling for leisure with Gruffith.
At the Peach House as well. And you, Dragonborn, you said your name was Xanthius?
Xanthius, yep. Oregon.
Oregon.
Hero of Ashen Rest, loyal vassal of Duke Ignarius, and
Oregon? That's one of the major gold dragon hosts.
yeah.
All right.
Get recorded.
So
You might have seen me in the newspaper.
yeah. Anyway, loyal vassal of Duke Ignarius, and co-owner of Tyria's Rest in Ashen Rest. You should go sometime. We've got a statue there. Show them the statue in a bit. And shopping
Just here for shopping.
primarily.
All right. You, young woman?
Daisy Thistleheart.
So much for stealth and hiding from your father.
I'm just traveling with my companions.
So you'll be traveling with the same...
Yes.
We can find you at
but-
the same place?
Oh yeah, we'll all be staying together, and also, my friend Ophelia here has a party that she would.
Sister Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood, an absolute pleasure. I'm here for an important function at the Ossian Embassy. I'm an ambassador for the Ossian Empire. That is way above my pay grade, but yes, fine. I'm writing all this down. Malady is like, Sister Superior Malady and Sister Superior Benedicta of the Church of the Scions. And you just see she looks and is like, looks at their tabards, way above my pay grade. Looks at Vrix, hulking, I am Vrix.
Oh, Vrix is our bodyguard.
Yes.
I'm on employment. You see, Vrix, by the way, was like, when these guys were running up, like, Vrix had got the halberd out and was, like, ready. And then sort of was, like, ready to engage them, but then has relaxed since. She writes all of this down. It's like, right, I will transfer this to the central department. If you return to the city, you can't just teleport into the city. Like, we have to record everybody. Like, you are going to panic citizens if you do this.
Sorry,
Right,
we've never
absolutely,
been
yes.
before.
Those guys.
Well, I have.
Really
but
far
yes.
away.
We were on a bit of a time limit. Sister Ophelia needs to attend this function.
I don't care, but in the future, either find a tree outside of the city and then come in through the gates.
Yeah, let's go outside and
Or
look for a
find
tree. In
some
a
other
bit.
method.
Do that.
Are we safe to travel Kelscariss freely, or
Yes.
not safe? I mean,
Is this your first time in the city?
well, no,
Yes.
yes, but some of us, yes.
Right. All right.
I've only been to the Cauldron District, so was there?
I think you can't remember where you went in
okay.
the city. You remember walking the Path of Ascension, which is the big main street that leads to the center of the city, and then your memory becomes very disjointed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is actually something in your notes that you sent to me. You were like, try and remember, and I don't.
Yes,
think
yeah.
She sort of looks around. Sister Melody is like, we are very fortunate, but I think an explanation for our friends as we will be departing. Right, well, yes, you are free to move about the city, but there's some things you should know.
Okay.
All of the districts have their own division of the Worm Guard. We are the authority. We have ultimate authority in the city.
Great.
If we stop you, answer our questions, do what we say.
Got it.
The Central District, which covers the Coil, the Central District, and the Path of Ascension, is separate to the individual districts. So we all have our own different thing. There are the sky bridges. She points up at the large floating bridges. You can use those to travel between the districts, but there's a toll. So you have to pay to use them, but it's a lot quicker. Moving through the city is pretty slow. The streets are pretty busy, and you basically have to go out of the district around the Coil to get to the district you want to go to, so it takes some time.
Okay.
You can, if you've got a lot of money, you can hire carriages or, even a griffin carriage to take you if you need to go somewhere. In terms of the city streets, beware of pickpockets, things like that. We do have crime in the city. We make sure that we try and crack down on anything too serious, but
We have bricks.
that is, you're smart to bring a bodyguard. Very smart to bring a bodyguard. Apart from that, you are free to go anywhere. Obviously, the Central District, the Imperial Palace, you obviously can't just wander in unless you have appointments and things like that. The Academia, there are parts of it which are open to the public. Stay to those areas.
Okay.
All of the usual, it's very obvious stuff, right? It's very, very obvious stuff. Do you have any questions?
Do you have any recommendations?
That was my question too.
I can recommend some places here in Frost Hill, but I don't really go out into the other parts of the city. I mainly live and work here.
How close are we to the Erdeskir district?
Nightwalk, sorry. You're in luck, I think. So she sort of points. If it was a circle, she points to where 12 o'clock would be. That's Brass Bellows. It's the Brass District.
Right.
After that is Nightwalk, which is the Black Dragon District.
So number 1 on the clock.
Yeah, if you want to think of it, it's like 1 and 2 on a clock, basically.
And that's where the Ossian Embassy is.
That's where.
No. The Ossian Embassy is in the Central District.
I don't know why I thought it was in Erdeskir.
No, I think that it's Varys is hosting it at somebody else's estate, the event. But I do want to go to the embassy as well.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, there's that then.
If you're looking, I mean, you said if you're Cauldron and you want to visit the Burnbright district, that's next door to us on the other side.
Okay.
So sort of on the sort of 7 to 8-ish kind of angle.
So Burnbright and Brass Bellows, they're not like districts of regions. They're just like their own
What do you mean?
places.
So they are basically like, yeah, they are districts that represent, say, Cauldra or Suncrest Isles,
Okay.
but they have their own names and they kind of have their own culture. It's kind of like Chinatown or like, Little Korea and stuff.
Italy.
Little
Yeah.
Italy. It's kind of, they have the culture condensed into that place.
Okay.
And then that's where, most of the citizens of Cauldra, if they come to Kelscariss, they'll live and work in that area.
Yeah.
But they might also work in some of what's kind of called the shared spaces, the Coil, the Path of Ascension, the Central District. A lot of the kind of like city infrastructure tends to be in those places because it's shared by everybody.
Got it.
But then each of the districts have their own sort of mini culture and mini laws and mini rules. They're kind of like their own little pocketed embassies, if you want to think of them that way as well.
Oh, so it's not like a unified sort of government running the entire thing.
It is, but it's like all of the districts have councillors, and then they all have there is like a city council that then decides everything together.
Got it.
There's a lot of politics, there's a lot of arguing.
Yes.
And then you have the Imperial Palace has the governance for the empire as a whole.
Got it.
So you kind of like Kelscariss is kind of like its own little pocket of politics as well. But yeah, the Imperial Palace is where like the archdragons, they decide on everything in the major empire, whereas, and then the city council decide on everything with Kelscariss, basically.
Okay.
Politics.
Yes. Yeah. Excited.
You said recommendations. I mean, if you're staying here in Frost Hill, everybody loves to go to Devotions. It's like a little hot chocolate coffee restaurant kind of place.
Okay.
Sounds incredible.
Yes.
It's very, very popular with tourists. As I understand it, it's a branch. There is the most famous is Devotions in Calon City. It's kind of a big famous place up in there.
Okay.
If you are looking for an inn, my personal recommendation is the Jalstrom Longhouse. And you, Gruff, would know, a longhouse, it's been probably styled on the traditional longhouse. So low ceilings, but sort of indented floor, one story, very cozy, bit smoky, but very cozy. Yeah, fire pits and that kind of stuff. And then if you're looking to do a bit of shopping, Hearthbourne Street, it's like a street market that runs every other day. It's on, and she points, it's the third spine that goes to the left.
Third spine. Right. Okay. Fantastic. If I see the exit, I've gone too far.
Yes. If you make your way up to the Dominus, you've gone way too far.
Got it. That makes sense.
Oh, I thought so, yeah. We saw Devotions in our one shot.
You did. You did indeed, because you started that in Calon City. Yeah. So it's like a little mini satellite version of Devotions.
They're doing so well.
Yes.
Are there any breweries or distilleries?
Here in Frost Hill, I mean, I'm certain that there's probably mead distilleries and places like that around. Probably folks who make all sorts of alcohol, vodkas, and things like that. Yeah. I couldn't tell you them. I don't work and
We should ask the inns, because they'll have
a supply.
They'll certainly have more of that. But as I said, Kelscariss is a big city. I don't know what
It is big.
Sounds like you need to go to the embassy, and if you're heading to the Coil, that's where a lot of shops and places to visit are anyway. So,
Fantastic. Well, we won't keep you from.
right, just keep in mind that any big displays of magic are going to draw attention.
Yes.
The Worm Guard.
Never again.
Yeah.
Well.
Be careful.
Yes. Okay, fantastic.
And just to be clear, I will be reporting all of this to the Central District, so there will be a record of you guys.
Okay, great. I saw the way you looked at me earlier, by the way. Oregon, no relation.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
All right. Well, I will.
try.
We'll see you around. Thank you very much for all your information. And
Take care.
Do
Be on your best behavior.
they salute here or?
You're not soldiers. You don't need to say.
Okay, I won't. I was just. We just get.
You can
okay.
just say bye.
Thank you
Bye.
for your time. We're leaving.
They just nod, and
All right.
the two guards resume their patrol. It
I
seems.
think I handled that pretty well.
I think you said a lot of words.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Yeah. Are you trying to keep a low profile here, or just so I know?
He was supposed to do that in Ashen Rest, though.
Yeah.
He's in the news.
Yes, perhaps the name Oregon does not need to be said out loud.
It's Oregon, but
That's what I said, wasn't it?
yeah. I guess I misheard.
Same thing. It sounds the same.
Well,
I thought so, yeah.
they're gonna know we're here. I'm here anyway because I'm traveling with you guys.
Keelan.
Like the moment they see Gruffith or Rowan or Daisy or Ophelia and that we're attending some party, your name is part of my name. So either way, it's also going to be worse if I just don't give them a last name or come up with a fake one. And
I didn't give a last name.
Not everybody has last names.
Frix doesn't have a last name.
I do have a last name.
Vrix is.
What?
Vrix the Reforged.
Well, yeah.
What is your last name, Rowan?
It's Rowan.
Rowan.
It's not. It's a silly
he's doing
joke.
that lying thing
I
again.
genuinely wasn't sure if he was lying. I was like, do
genuinely
I
was
have
like,
to write
are
down
you
that his name is
actually-
Rowan? Is he doing a Super Mario Brothers thing of like
No,
Mario,
second
Mario,
road is his
Luigi,
middle
Mario?
name. His last name is your boat.
No, that didn't work for me.
Okay, sorry.
Don't write that one down in the notes app.
Melody and Benedicta didn't give surnames.
No.
Sister Superior.
Sister
I think they get
Superior's
away with
pretty.
it.
Yeah.
It's also, their tabards clearly identify them as the Ecliptic Order, and it's like, those guards were like, we're not
I don't
fucking
wanna
with
know.
that. We don't want any of that heat.
Just do the Men in Black Flash thing. It's fine.
So our priority is this function.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, I don't really want to go straight there. I haven't
No,
bought a dress. I need to look my
Yeah.
best.
In what, 3 days anyway?
We've got
Yes. But I would like to visit the embassy, but we'll see. It's we've got 3 days.
Okay, maybe we should just get situated. Find a place to
Find a place to
stay. Maybe check out the breweries. Maybe, I don't know, just see the sights. We've got time.
I'm immediately
Gruff
going to the
has-
coil.
Gruff has a contact.
I'm immediately going there. So you.
Okay, well,
I
that
think
was
we
the
should
last
all-
time we ever saw Gruff again.
I think we should all go
Especially in
there.
this mess.
It sounds like a good central place to be.
Yes, the coil will give you access to all of the districts as well as the central. Myself and my sister will head to the central chambers. It's the primary building for the Worm Guard, for the authorities, that sort of thing. It's in the central district, should you need us. The Ecliptic Order has, the Ecliptic Order can be found in 2 places, the central chambers as well as the Cathedral Basilica.
Cathedral Basilica.
Of the Sun, yes. Cathedral Basilica of the Sun and Moon is technically its form,
it's
but
form
everyone
name,
just
okay.
calls it the Cathedral Basilica.
Okay, great. If we were to rent a room or a house or something up in the central, that's probably going to be quite expensive.
Well, central, you would be difficult to rent or find a place. There may be inns or private houses to hire. The Coil or the Path of Ascension, you would be far better at finding a place there, unless you have allies in the city who may have accommodations for you.
Hey, I'm Barissa.
And Barissa.
room.
She did say it was an offer made. But yes,
was joking.
the central district would be difficult for you to acquire accommodations in. But the Path of Ascension, the Coil will be cheaper.
Okay.
The Path of Ascension will be more expensive, but more luxurious.
Ophelia, stop it. Stop making that face.
But we have to look our best. I'm sounding more like James.
You are sounding like James, you are.
Jesse.
Well, we can
Absolute
go
icon.
shopping later.
Both of them,
We
Michael.
can go shopping later, get the outfits,
James.
and be ready for the party. You can prepare for trouble then. But
We should make it double.
we should. Meow, if that's right. Okay.
No, Ruff should say that.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I took that.
You ruined
Waiting for
it.
you to let me, but you just once you get going, you don't
I know.
stop.
I'm like a flywheel.
There is this, so it may be worthwhile you guys trying to find somebody or ask around for places that you can shop and like get recommendations and things like that.
If we did want to...
Because this is, I should make it clear, this city is enormous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that idea of like, we're just going to go wandering and find a place will take so much time and there's no guarantee you'll find somewhere good. This is the kind of city where like you really want to get recommendations or like go and ask like, okay, where can we go to get this? Or where can you recommend that we can go to get this and stuff?
How long approximately does it take to, if we were to travel, like just literally walk from the central to the edge of the Ice Heart district?
So, so basically, generally moving across a district, like exploring, going to a place within a district, depending on where it is, can take you up to about 30 minutes, right? Like to go walk through a district. Moving from district to district, basically it depends on how far away it is from your current district. So, for example, to go from Frost Hill to go to Vault Watch, which is the Gold Dragon district, which is basically opposite each other, it will take you about an hour to make your way, because you have to go out onto the coil, round the coil, and then into Vault Watch, basically. Now, if you use the sky bridges, they cut that time down immensely. And the sky bridges tend to do the crossing, like the furthest districts from each other, but there are some that like join adjacent ones as well. They generally cut the journey down to about 10 minutes. But you have to pay a toll per person to use them, and it's one-way toll as well. You can hire a carriage. You get a land carriage. It goes faster and it's cheaper, or you can get a griffin and fly carriage, and that is way, way faster, but more expensive. So it really depends on where you want to go.
Damn. Okay.
But to go from, I would say, to go from Ice Heart into the ring, into the coil and the central district, it's gonna be like 10 minutes because you can just, it's connected to it basically.
Yeah, Gruff. Well, all of this conversation, look, Gruff is like, he spotted a sign that says coil. He's
on his way.
Well, he's kind of trying to go, but just
Statement.
Yeah.
Friend Gruffith wishes to leave.
Gruff, you seem very agitated and eager to go very quick.
Well, this is important to me. You know, this is the last test for me.
We have time, it's okay. We'll go just now, though.
Like,
We'll
but
do
while
this
you're
first.
dallying, I know where I'm going.
Okay, well,
I'm going that way.
We're going to be taking in the sights. This is exciting for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going that way.
All right, well, we're going to take...
So I
go that
imagine,
way.
Gruff is leading the way, and there is no time for sightseeing. Like, Gruff is like, head down.
You can do what you
straight
want.
Straight to where
I'm
you
going
need to
that
go.
way.
But you do need to try and find this place, because you don't know where it is, Gruff.
Daisy, look at that
So,
shot. That looks so good.
Do you want to give
Back, make a note,
me...
make a note.
I don't make notes.
I'll make a note.
Give me a either survival or perception, I would allow. To sort of
We
try
walk
and...
past any bakeries. Whoa.
You may very well do.
12.
12. It is going to take you some time.
That's with
to
a
find
plus
this
8.
place. It's going to take you some
I rolled a 20, yeah.
time.
What if we ask some people along the way? Would that help?
You certainly could try to, yeah. So you make your way out of the Ice Heart district. It doesn't take you very long. You're actually quite close to the main gate leading into the district that connects to the coil. And you begin to explore this like circular ring road, but it's wide, it's full of shops on either side, it is bustling.
Soundpiece is whiny.
Yeah, you do in fact, there are there are multiple like independent little bakeries and like sweet shops, butchers,
Whiny.
delis, you know, you find all these kinds of places. The coil seems to be more suited to the residents who live here, so it's like lots of food places, a little cafe. You actually go past you see quite a large Tombs & Co. printing house store, which seems to be like a kind of chief branch, and that seems to sell like all the local things. There's the Clarion for sale outside, but it's mainly the coil is more about like the people that live here. There's also a lot of like residential townhouses. Sort of the front row of all the buildings, it's all like shops and cafes, and then behind them in the sort of narrow streets that sort of go behind, those all tend to be like, you know, quite tall, like 3-floor townhouses, probably have like apartments or like, you know, places, tenement buildings, that sort of thing. So it's very, very busy and packed in. It's very, very tight. As you move out into the coil, it is very difficult not to take in that the center of the city is this gorgeous, you know, you see these ancient beautiful architectural buildings. You can see the academia and its great gleaming towers, you know, with domes and spires and runes glittering across them. You know, it's like looking at like it's like looking at like Harvard, these beautiful like, you know, Oxford, these beautiful university buildings, but on a grander scale, carved draconic statues and figurines. You see
Is hissing as he goes past.
Yeah, you should have declared that to the guard that you were here to do a murder.
I'm here for revenge.
Yeah. Just a little murder.
would catch glimpses of the cathedral basilica, which has this enormous, almost like ossuary type decoration at the top that simulates the sun and the moon moving around Altheya, basically. And it's this, again, it's like looking at, you know, St. Peter's in the Vatican and stuff. It's this grand, gorgeous, you know, multi-tiered, multi-roomed thing. And it rises up above all of these other houses, like it's there. But above it all, floating in the sky, above the center of the city, visible from anywhere you go, is the new Imperial Palace. It sort of rises up with a jagged, sort of rocky underbase, but you can see that bridges and platforms have been carved out of it that connect to these grand spires, and you see dragons flying up from the city to then go up into the palace. You see griffin carriages flying up, you know, important people going about their business. It is a hub of activity, but it is the most grand, magical thing you have ever seen. But those of you who know your history know that below it, untouched, nobody is allowed to build on that site. Nobody is allowed to touch it. There is this carved out dome, which is where the previous Imperial Palace stood, which is where the Emperors died. And above that, the new Imperial Palace floats. Traveling around through the coil, Gruff, you do not know where you're going, and you get lost. You try and ask like people for directions, but people are just going about their business. They're too busy, and you're a bit too sort of awkward and and then you don't want to trouble anybody. But if somebody wanted to be a bit more forceful and like kind of step in or like speak to a shop owner or something like that, they absolutely could.
Sandis, ask someone.
I'll ask someone in this bakery
You're really, yeah.
where to go. Okay. Ding dong, hello.
This bakery is called Buns of Fun.
Buns of Fun. That is a wonderful name.
Writing that down.
Oh, God.
Buns.
Hello. We are looking
There is a very large, jolly man with the most enormous curly moustache. He is wearing like a chef's patisserie hat.
Hello, hi.
Hello there, my friends. Hello, welcome.
We are new arrivals in Kelscariss, and we are looking
You new
for...
arrivals?
Yes.
Then you must have one of my sticky buns.
I simply must. I mean, they're offering Gruff, so...
Well, they do need to be paid for.
Yeah, well, we are going to pay for them, so we were going to get food anyway. So, great. Sticky buns, one for everyone.
Silver piece each?
Fantastic. Gruff? Wait, no, I have 7 silver.
Oh. 1, 2,
That's
3,
all my
4.
money.
Counts Percy, counts Ophelia. 6,
Bricks.
7 bricks. 7
Fantastic.
silver pieces.
And that is me.
And Percy won't eat his, so I'll eat that one.
That's true.
You are more than welcome to it, Daisy.
Yes.
We are... thank you, by the way.
Thank you.
The smell of bread is
you go.
just...
It's bread, it's cinnamon, it's you know, spices, it's sugar. You kind of smell
I
it
should
all.
be paying for this smell.
There's a beautiful. It's like a French patisserie. It's like beautiful, like glass cabinets. You see like cakes and eclairs.
Pressed
you
up
see
against
buns.
display case.
On the back, there's just rows of baguettes and loaves, and you can feel the heat coming from the back kitchen where there is obviously an oven going, and that beautiful smell of freshly baked bread.
What are we doing in Kelscariss?
Directions.
As I said, we are looking for... Oh, my God. Why are the scions? Oh, okay.
Have it, you sticky bum. We'll get directions.
Okay. We're looking for directions to, Gruff,
The Peach House in the Coil.
the Peach House in the Coil.
The Peach House? The Peach House? You did buy my sticky buns.
Yes, does that change?
Peach House.
Okay.
I think that is a school, maybe. I have heard, I think. Yes, I think I know roughly where it is. It is closest to the Brass Bellows. Brass Bellows is near close to that site. Probably, I think. Yes, it was an old workshop, and it was. I remember, because Yes. The councillor for Brass Bellows funded to have it turned into orphanage and school. Yes, that's what it is. But yes, I direct you to it, and this jolly man gives you directions in that vague, Yes, you go this way, and then you turn down, and then you want to look on the left-hand side, and it's behind the streets.
Yes.
It'll be around there somewhere.
And if we're leaving Kelscariss, we've gone too far. Got it.
Hello?
Here's a gold piece. Can I have 10 sticky buns?
Yes? That's going to be all of my sticky buns.
In this bag, please.
Oh, I don't think they'll fit.
Oh,
Bag?
they will.
All right. Oh, it's a magic bag.
It's a magic bag.
all the sticky buns go.
Magic bag!
He's got the guy from Frozen, the Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo,
Yeah.
someone blow
Oh, he's
up.
got that energy.
As soon as you said it, I was like,
I know.
here's him. Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
these are
by the way, the sticky buns
Open
are
sauna.
incredible. It's like a thick, like frosted glazing on the top. It's soft and moist and chewy in the middle.
Stop.
Rix has got like her smaller hand. It's because it still has the halberd and the gun in her
so
main
it's
hand.
using just the small
But has the small hand but you just see he's like kind of like lick it, he's kind of like a beetle would nibble at food. Statement. This is delicious.
Excellent.
Gruff, what's wrong? You've barely touched your sticky bun.
Magic bag.
Dribbling. I'm actually dribbling.
Are you going to finish that?
Oh my god.
Because we can finish that.
Have you heard of, perchance, a place called Latte Fun in Ashen Rest?
No.
Have you ever been to Ashen Rest?
No.
Are you interested in selling your wares in Ashen Rest?
Like shipping them to it?
I suppose.
I mean, the problem with baked goods is they don't last too long on the travel.
That's right.
I mean, I would be, but I don't think that they would last very long.
Can you travel through a tree?
No.
Oh, well.
Okay, well,
I don't have a magic bag.
Magic bag.
yeah, we will be back.
You certainly are welcome if you're staying in Kelscariss. Please come on by.
Do you have any recommendations of nice places to stay in the coil?
Oh, nice places to stay in the coil. Well, a lot of travelers do come by this way. I mean, I'm looking. I mean, you've clearly got some gold and money, and you say, I imagine the Path of Ascension would be more suitable. But if you would like an inn on the coil,
Are there
Or
any?
on Path of Ascension, if you know anywhere in.
I mean, I must say I'm not really familiar with too many of the inns here.
Are there any houses we could rent for a few nights, maybe?
It's not really my place to say.
Okay.
You want to probably. There will be. I mean, you'd probably have to head to the sort of central chambers for something like that to see if there are apartments to rent and things like that. But keep your eyes out. I'm sure you'll find some nice places. I can't recommend one.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
fair enough. Okay.
What is this? Lack of information.
Now,
Give
you've-
us
you've
one
got-
set of directions.
He's
nothing
in the wrong district.
Yeah.
Joke.
We did buy your sticky buns.
But you're sticky.
So it might be that I haven't come up with the name of an inn because I might have expected you to stay somewhere else. It's fine.
I've got an idea of Kelscariss in my head. We arrived at Frosthill, and then it's Brass,
Yes.
and then it's Erdeskir,
Yes.
and then
Nightwalk.
Nightwalk. And
Yeah, all
then-
of the districts have their own
Then it's
names.
something, then Goldwatch.
Let me see.
What's the something? And then when's the Azar
Oh no, Vault Watch is after Nightwalk. And then Storm Arch is after Vault Watch. And you have the Path of Ascension.
Segments wrong. How many segments are there?
1,
Districts.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 districts. And then the Path of Ascension is between Mist River and Storm Arch and the city gates.
You know
and you
what?
Have the central.
I'm just gonna delete.
I'm gonna
this
buy a
right
map.
now.
Okay, I don't have them here.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
We'll find some. It's fine.
But thank you for all your help. And
Gustavo is always happy to serve his sticky buns.
okay,
Gustavo.
thank you very much. And have a nice day. Thumbs up. Okay.
All right.
I know that one.
There you go.
Magic bag.
All right.
There you go.
With-
I got us some food.
With those directions, Gruff, you take off. Impatient with these shenanigans.
I've been outside the door for the last 5 minutes. Like,
This is not shenanigans. We were getting directions.
We got you directions.
You
This is the exact opposite of shenanigans.
make your way, and yeah, drawing closer to the Brass Bellows district, we can see the bronze dragons, their love of magic and curiosity. You begin to see more bookshops, scribes, academic supplies, alchemy shops, all that kind of thing begin to make their way. But you don't necessarily go into Brass Bellows. You stay on the coil and sort of connect to the back streets, sort of in between the districts, or in between sort of where the coil and the districts are. And yeah, following the directions, you make your way into some back streets, and this is definitely more residential and maybe not necessarily poor, but definitely not a wealthy area. You see that like it's very pleasant. People are like hanging washing out of their windows. You know, it's very tightly knit, and it looks like there are many apartments that the washing lines are kind of stretched across, and neighbors kind of share that between each other. You maybe see a couple of kids carrying a leather egg-shaped ball with like spikes on it to look like a dragon's egg, and it's kind of tatty, and they're sort of ha ha ha, and they're like throwing it to each other and sort of running around until you eventually come into a sort of wider open area. What would have once maybe been a marketplace, and there is a very large building, once would have been a workshop or an artisan's workshop, but it's been converted into a beautiful home, sort of a split building, you know, the workshop and then a sort of, you know, little townhouse home. And you see that there is a sign, it has just a peach with maybe like a little starburst behind it kind of thing. And it just says the Peach House. And you can hear the sounds of children inside, like, you know, shouting, hollering, laughing, that sort of thing. And yeah, you arrive at your destination.
Goraf, do you think that maybe this is the wrong suggestion? Because why are there children?
Well, I'm a bit baffled myself. I expected something a bit more like I thought it would be headquarters or something.
Yeah.
What was the name of the person who hit me?
Sir Foring Forge and.
Right.
Well, that
It is
explains
open.
the workshop.
It is
type
like
place.
you can kind of step in.
Right,
Maybe
but,
he's in that bit and it just happens to be connected.
Could be.
You don't have to accompany me. You want to go shopping and all
No,
that.
no,
so,
we're gonna come with you.
You didn't come with me last time. But no, please don't feel like you have to accompany me here. I'm just going to.
Statement, I am
She's
bodyguard.
crying.
Statement, Daisy is crying.
Daisy's always crying.
No, that's not true. Daisy's always sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're the one who's always crying.
No, I'm always whining. Rowan's always crying.
That is actually true. Statement, I am bodyguard. I must come with friend Griffith.
Oh, I actually imagined you'd be more bodyguard than Xanthius.
What?
That's accurate too.
Friend Griffith is the one that hired Fricks.
Gruff, would you like us to wait outside, or
We can
would you
wait
like us
outside.
to come with you?
Just
They are very loud in there.
I'm quite loud.
please don't embarrass me.
Oh, I never embarrass you.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Would you like a rock in this trying time?
Oh, I've got the rock that you gave me
Yeah,
on
that
the
was.
first day that we met.
Oh, good.
I do too.
That's good.
Also,
You didn't keep yours.
I didn't keep Rowan's. I mean,
What? I don't own rocks.
good point.
Kim?
Xanthius was going to say something?
I was going to say Gruff's the one that embarrasses us. I saw Gruff dancing the other day, and it was rough. It was all head movements. There was like the body wasn't doing anything. It was crazy.
Were you spying on Gruff in Gruff's private time?
Also, is this canon? I don't know, remember Gruff dance?
I don't know.
Gruff
I'm just
doesn't
saying
dance.
things.
Yeah, he's just feeling silent.
I was hoping for a yes and, but all I got was a no, shut up.
Well, it's like, I just don't remember Gruff dancing at any point.
There's a lot of off time.
Well, I guess so.
He's got no time for dance. He only knows work.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, if you want us to go in, we can stand very quietly.
We've
And
just
just
done
be
quiet.
there. We were very good at
Very
it.
practiced.
Right, okay. I'll go to the door.
So it looks like there are two doors. There's the door that goes into sort of the townhouse section, and then there is a side door that goes into the workshop area, or what could have once been a workshop area.
Probably that
bit.
Sure.
Like, probably more comfortable with the more, I guess,
So
professional looking.
you go up to the door to the workshop area, you open it, and it is not a workshop. In fact, what you see is a classroom. Series of desks, a bunch of kids sort of like turn suddenly like to look at you in surprise. But you see that sort of at the door, at the sort of head of the classroom is a very old looking dwarf. White hair, sort of puffed out, a little bit Albert Einstein-y, but then the beard is like very neatly prim, braided, beautiful ornaments. There is earth skin sort of poking out, quite jagged chunks, not really worked out of the side, most of the side of his left side of his face, right side of his face, sorry. And you see that like 2 of his whole fingers have like completely turned to probably iron. And you can see that there is a cane as he very stiffly has what you imagine is a completely iron leg on his right side. It looks like most of his right side is being transformed currently. And kids turn around like, huh? And then you're just sort of stood there and you hear the dwarf be like, oh, yes. Well, listen. All right, everyone. You've got your assignments. You've got your work today. I want you to read through chapters 4 and 5 of the history of the Empire. This is actually a guest of mine. I'm going to go have a private conversation with him. When I come back, I expect the reading to be done. And you just hear a sort of like, yes, Professor. And the kids all sort of begin to do their work. And you see the dwarf sort of like, 1 minute. Sort of hobbles his way over, like, comes over and is like, well, let's just shut the door.
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting. I
No,
don't know
no.
what to expect.
No, it's right. You must be Gruffith of Tremor. A pleasure,
I
bold
am.
boy. A pleasure. Formerly Professor Fordring Forgehammer, but now I guess just Sir. Well, I guess Sir Fordring Forgehammer. I'm still not quite used to the knight thing.
Sorry, was it Forge Hammer or Forge Hand?
Forge hand, yes.
Oh,
I've my
sorry.
memory. Forge hand.
Oh, right. So,
Used a hammer. Used a hand.
Professor and now a knight.
Yes. Former professor of the academia, professor of history and metallurgy.
Oh, no.
No.
Interesting.
Do you know what Broxton?
His eyes
do.
keep narrowing
Might do.
anytime the
But you must be Knight Aaron Gruffith.
Oh, yes.
I was told to expect you.
That I
told
am.
to expect you by Sir Doran and Dame Nora Kell.
Yes. I've had the pleasure of their company so far, and they set 2 of my tasks. And,
Yes, I've been. Oh, don't worry, my boy. I've been told all about them. Yes, quite an extensive report from Sir Doran and Dame Nora Kell. No, you've been quite the talk of the order.
Oh,
quite
really?
the talk of the order, my boy. Quite the talk of the order. Yes. I didn't really know when to expect you, and I realised that, gosh, we don't have any sort of system to let me know that you were coming or anything. But I tell you what, it's fortunate that you've come now. Because it's very, very fortunate indeed.
Oh, okay. Right. Good chatter about me.
Yes, oh yes. Brave, bold, strong of body, strong of mind, defeated champions of evil, purged the land of corruption.
Flick through the
all
brief
sorts
notes
of
I've been
good
taking
things.
about all of Gruff's accomplishments.
And are these your companions?
Oh, yes. This is Daisy Thistleart.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet
Nice
you,
to
young
meet
miss.
you.
Pleasure to meet you, young miss.
This is Antheus.
My dear boy, pleasure.
Lovely to meet you, sir.
Xanthius, I think like your gold dragon sense, like he's reaching the stage where so much of his body is iron that you're actually almost getting a value. Like you're almost like, you know,
Sell this guy.
well, it's getting to that point right where he's really succumbing to the earth.
Really testing my don't embarrass yourself, Santi. Lovely to meet you. I can't wait to sell you.
But he sort of shakes your hand, goes around. Oh, hello there,
This is Rowan.
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 Nice to meet you, Rowan.
This is a good one.
And this is Sister Ophelia de la Rosa.
Delighted,
Blood.
pleasure, and sort of shakes his hand. Yes. What about you, my dear fellow? Looks at Percy.
Oh, this is Percy, Sister Ophelia's assistant.
As a skeletal hand comes out. Oh, my goodness. I think you've lost a bit of skin on them, a bit of skin and muscle. He sort of like nudges. No, I'm very familiar with the House of Blood is an Ossian, I believe. Yes. And you have your servants, and yes, we do. And sort of, well, it's not a pleasure. And my goodness, a Dynastian. Hello there. pleasured greeting. Nice to meet you. Pleasured greeting. Vrix the Reforged. This one communicates well.
Yes.
I thought that would be rude if we did that.
No, I do not know how to read your strange flesh face.
Yeah, we do have strange flesh face.
I do not know what emotions you
Stop
feel.
having such a strange flesh face.
Sorry, I wish I was more like Percy.
Well, a pleasure to meet you all. Would you care for some tea or something?
Oh, that would go great with a sticky bun.
Oh, sticky bun.
Want a sticky bun?
I would love a sticky bun.
Well, I've got a sticky bun.
Oh, I haven't eaten mine. You can have mine.
Oh, no, you
Hang
should
that
eat
into
yours.
time.
Come on. You need to keep your energy up, young man. Right, on we go. And he sort of leads you into the townhouse bit, sort of takes a key out of his pocket, unlocks it, steps in. And you see that this is, downstairs is kind of like a living space. There's an attached kitchen, and then stairs that lead up. There's maybe like a closed door which has a plaque on it, which is, would say Sir Fordring's room on it or something like that. Sir Fordring's study, I think. But then the stairs go up, and judging by like the outside, you imagine that there's just lots of bedrooms basically on the next two floors. But he sort of like leads you into the living space, goes over to the kitchen, and you can see that he's definitely like struggling with like his metal fingers, but he's kind of adapted and probably uses a little bit of magic to like mage hand a pot of tea and sort of pours it out and gets everything brewed and ready. In fact, actually, he would also conjure an unseen servant. You see him cast a spell, and he's just like, tea, prepare tea, and the sort of ghostly apparition sort of moves everything over. He sits you down, and right, well, tea and sticky bun. It was a lovely way to spend an afternoon. Hopefully the students will do their reading. Even if they don't.
I was going to say, as we're moving away,
Yeah.
can Rowan glance back at the classroom?
Well, he shut the door behind him, so like actually,
No-
like you.
no glass.
No. It's like
The
'cause
volume of
it's like an old workshop
Yeah.
door.
As the teacher gets further away.
Well, I think actually it doesn't. I think that these guys actually seem to be
Well-behaved.
pretty well behaved. These ones do. Well,
Oh no.
so Gruffith, knight
them.
errant Gruffith. As I said, I've heard all about you from Dame Nora Kell. You travelled into Ash Hills, was it? Put a stop to a cult of sovereign crown steel.
Oh yes.
Helped redeem fallen knight.
Oh yes, Eldrick.
Yes. And then with Sir Joran, travelled across the waves to defeat two champions, two monsters, who threatened the lives of civilians all across the Suncrest Isles. Dived beneath the waves to stop a terrible evil. Very impressive stuff. Stuff of knights, stuff of heroes. How do you think you've done?
Oh, I think I've done well. My companions here have, helped me greatly. Like I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without them.
Oh, I mean, we all have, part of being a knight is knowing to pick your companions, and very few knights accomplish their great deeds alone. I mean, Sir Isabel had, had her companions and everything else. So you think you've done well?
I think I've done my duty. Aye.
And what of the tenants?
Oh, I think about them every day.
Good.
Well, especially that first one about protecting the meek, infirm, and vulnerable.
I think that there is no doubt that you've certainly accomplished that.
And I think I'd like to think that I've brought hope and comfort to those in need.
Most certainly.
Especially to the villagers that were affected by the
Most certainly.
champions of Wajanya.
Most certainly. What about the third tenant?
Well, I mean, I've tried to pass on the wisdom of age. But a lot of people don't really listen. Gruff is desperately avoiding the glance at Xanthias.
Why fucking me?
Well, I was a professor at the academia before I became a knight. And now I find myself returning to teaching once again. Unfortunately, Kelscariss has a lot of orphans, a lot of displaced children. Also, sometimes children who just don't fit in their home districts, or perhaps in their homelands, who get sent here. It was always hardest teaching the elder ones, the elder students, because they think they know everything. It's very hard to mold their minds once people get to a certain age. It's very difficult to teach them. But the young, much easier. Not always easy, but easier. I think you have proven without a doubt that you are a brave, capable warrior who does the right thing, brings hope to those that are hopeless. But it is that third tenet that I feel you need to be tested on. So I do have something a little different. As I said, you've come at a very good time, Gruffith. Now, are we all finished our tea and sticky bun? Mm-hmm. Excellent. We're going on a
Did you
little
eat
trip.
yours?
Oh, I'm a bit nervous, so no, I haven't.
Okay, I'll save that for later. We're going to go on a little trip. Come on, come with me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And takes you out.
As this conversation keeps going on, Gross' face is getting more and more worried and concerned. His eyebrow has gone up, it has not gone down.
He takes you out, leads you back behind the Peach House, down a couple of streets, and into what is effectively a sort of wide... It's not really a park, it's like a dirt sort of, field. Very small, not a big field, but
I
like
think
a
I
dirt.
know what's going to happen.
And you see...
You're going to write a book.
You see that this dirt field, two crude sort of sticks with hoops, like circle, like sort of hoops have been placed at either end. And there is a gaggle of about 14 to 16-year-olds. And they're sort of like kicking dirt and sort of like swinging their legs. And Sir Fordring is like, what? You're supposed to be practicing, you lot. Come on. It's not long until the first game. And they're just like, and they sort of like begin muttering. He's like, well, no, now I know you're all a bit disheartened after Coach Hammerstone quit, but don't worry, I've got you a new coach. And he sort of looks at you. All right, everyone, this is Knight-errant Gruffith of Tremorrow. Gruffith, this is the Ascension Alley Cats. They are a team of Hatchball, a Hatchball junior team, and I would like you to help them.
Me.
Yes? I'd like you to help them. They've got 3 games left in the current season. They have to win at least one to make it into the final exhibition day on Founding Day, the Empress's Founding Day. It means a lot to them. They don't have a lot. A lot of them are orphans. Some of them are shy, awkward children. But this sport, this game, has brought them all together. And there's a chance that if they don't make it to the exhibition game, they won't be able to play next year. I would like you to take over as coach, and then I will speak to you after that exhibition day. And I'll make my decision after then. That's my test to you.
Do I have to fight someone?
No. You have to... You are the coach. You don't play. You don't get involved. You teach them. Help them win.
I protect them.
No.
They're meek and vulnerable and infirm.
Right, everyone, gather round. Come and meet your coach. And you see
hello,
Sir Fordring will go up to the children, but gives you a minute to chat with Gruff.
Gruff, you need to stand tall. You're looking very concerned right now, scared. I think they need
Close
a
your
leader.
mouth.
Close your mouth.
job.
Lower that eyebrow. No, that's angry.
That's angry. Don't look angry.
Better. Smile a bit.
That's perplexed.
Not like that. Okay. Just
Toothy. Toothy.
like you're leading us. Talk to these kids.
I don't know the first thing about children. I'm terrible with children.
Think about it like battle tactics. Like you're telling us how to fight, but it's them.
You don't listen to me.
I sometimes do.
Say it like you mean it.
First rule of children, don't treat them like children.
Treat them like you would treat Xanthias if he was misbehaving.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's sometimes cruel. Okay.
Less
You
need to-
Sir
okay, you
Fordring
need to
is
speak
like
to them.
bringing them over.
I don't know the first thing about sports.
There is a gaggle
We'll learn.
of 8
We'll learn.
teenagers. They are 14 to 16 years old. And they are
Finger
looking...
guns. Cool kids.
Sir Fordring introduces them one at a time. He points to a tiny halfling girl. She's got like Wendy-style like red braids, freckles across her cheeks, and she has just got like the dirtiest, angriest look. She's wearing like little overalls that are like completely stained and torn, like bruised knees, big, heavy boots. And he points, this is Pippa. Say hello, Pippa. Hi, how you doing? You're our new coach. You better be good. And she just stares daggers at you.
Every time Gruff over, Gruff, close the mouth.
He points to a quite rotund dwarven boy. You can see that his earth skin hasn't even started coming through yet. He has like neat hair kind of like tied back. This is Guntram. Guntram, say hello. Hello. He sort of just nods awkwardly at you. Baron and a quite tall boy, you know, you definitely can tell this is a young Jotnir, sort of, but he hunches, so he doesn't look as tall as he could. He's kind of like holding his like arms around him. He's like hunched really small, doesn't say anything, but sort of like nods at you. You can see, and is also a fire Jotnir, so actually their hair like flickers like flames a little bit. They've got very reddish skin, things like that. Yes, this is, well, we call them Paulie, and you see a young goblin that has, like, brown hair. You have no idea if it's a boy or a girl. They just, like, look at you with big, wide, yellow eyes, and they say something in Goblin.
I know Goblin.
Oh, you speak, how do you,
We've been through this.
We have actually been through this.
I don't know why you would speak
Yeah.
Goblin.
I can't
There
remember
was
the
a goblin
justification.
merchant in Tremoro.
There you go. Very rare, but you do speak Goblin. And yeah, it says in Goblin, fuck, I forgot that you speak Goblin. Their whole thing was going to be that you don't know, they'd speak very broken common. Was gonna be
Unfortunately, they don't speak Goblin either.
I think actually, okay, so they wouldn't
Maybe
know
it's
that
dialect.
they don't know that you speak Goblin, so they speak in broken common initially, and they just look at you and go like, Paulie love hatchball. That's all they say. They point next at a young Suncrest Isles dragonborn boy with brass dragonborn traits, with little horns and a little flickering rune in the middle of them, like the bronze dragons. This is Emil, and he just sort of is like, hello, nice to meet you. Tristan, a human boy. You can see he wears like a necklace of the Saints and Scions. Scions be with you, coach, and seems to be very polite and sort of like.
These are nice kids. These are nice kids.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Not Pippa.
Um,
Pippa went to
Pippa's
bite
gonna
me.
fucking murder me.
The next one points along. You see the most like flamboyant cauldron boy wearing beautiful like reds, like the latest fashions, like long flicked sort of like blonde hair. He's like, this is Davian. Yes, Davian. A pleasure, coach. And it's like examining his nails and sort of just like,
No.
like you see like Pippa.
It's an asshole.
What's he doing?
Who's this jerkwad?
Yeah, literally
Jerk
that
with my nail.
kind of vibe, right? This is Athana, and you see a half-elf girl. She is like dressed in like all black, like the hair is pulled over. Hey. Very gothy.
Yes.
Venora, this is a dwarf girl, but you can see that she's basically wearing like a mask and like a heavy scarf around her face and doesn't say anything but just sort of like nods in your direction, and is very like awkwardly like looking around her and stuff. Yes, this is Hawkins. The most like confident cat wild heart boy, so like a little Mikote like with the ears. He's actually wearing like a uniform, like a hatchball uniform, and he's kind of like very cockily stood there. He's just like, I hope you're better than the last guy, Gruff, because these guys are a bunch of losers when it comes to hatchball, but luckily you've got me. And just sort of like kind of throws the ball up in the air and catches it. Very, very confident.
Yeah.
I think that he also is like, he probably thumbs at Emil and Tristan, the sort of more gentle looking boys, especially with these two. Like, he's like really quite negative towards them in general. And then finally, we have our Archkeeper, Barnabas, and you see a bear wild heart, but not a human bear wild heart, like a bear man,
bear.
but he's a bear boy, and he's very big. He's very rotund, quite overweight for his age, but he's just very awkward. He's like, hey. and he's very like awkward, and you can tell that he is not healthy in the slightest. Like he's probably out of breath from walking over to talk to you. But he's a bear boy. You know, he's like the littlest bear out of the 3 bears, but just like blown up basically.
You could say the biggest bear. From the
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is your team. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Hey. Okay.
Now, as a little thing
Thanks for
before
that.
we
It's
quit on this, one thing that I would like to do, and I'll have to ask Ree this separately, but I would like the other players at the table, would you like to pick a player? Because I would
do
like
remember
to
you saying
have
this.
you
so there's
play.
There's 11. How many did you?
11.
11. Yeah.
But you guys will play like...
We can't play like 2 each.
You could do, but I think like focus on one and then I'll sort of jump in. Because like some of them are quite quiet and stuff like that, but if you would like to. Because I do want to have it that like if we're doing a lot with Gruff, like training these guys, like to keep you guys involved,
Yeah.
I want you guys to play some of them.
Absolutely, 100%.
So is there anyone that speaks to any of you in particular? Oh, we can discuss it. I can give you the links.
I've got 2 ends.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick.
I loved all of them.
Yeah.
Either Barnabas or Davian.
Yes, I mean, Davian's very Lucius coded. So
Yeah.
And I could
That's true.
tap into that
Yeah.
could
easily.
quite easily.
I'm leaning.
But you could swap it up, right? Like,
True.
I'm leaning emo girl
Yeah.
or
yeah, I wonder who.
goblin.
Oh, the goblin, Paulie. I thought you were going to say Pippa.
Yeah, I
Pippa.
think I'm going to say Pippa, yeah.
Okay. Well, once you've decided.
Yeah, I need to.
All right, we can
get the list
chat
again,
about I'll do the list because I need to get it from Ree anyway. But the idea will be that the idea of this is that we will be jumping sort of like we'll be doing some stuff with Gruff, like basically like practice and then maybe a match, and then there'll be several days before the next one. So that will be like our chance to do stuff with Ophelia, stuff with like Zan, do bits and pieces. So it's going to be something that we jump back and forward to, but also. Every day, you will have to set out, Gruff. You're going to have to come up with like
My 3-point
how many
plan.
days are you training?
Yeah.
What's the goal of each training session? I want you to think about like what you're teaching them, everything
First of all, I need to learn the game.
The game is very simple. It is basically a mixture between rugby and football.
Okay.
It
know
is
those.
Either of those.
I know those.
it's pretty simple. You have the archkeeper, who's the goalie. You have 5 defenders and 5 strikers. The defenders can't go into the other half of the pitch. The strikers can. Same on the other team. And the idea is that basically you throw the hatch ball through the gate, basically, and that scores a point. You are allowed to tackle, but not like injure. So it's like proper like grappling tackle, get the ball. Things like interceptions, like if the ball is on the ground and somebody picks it up, it's kind of you then carry on with it on your
Pass the
team.
ball forward.
Yes, you can pass the ball forward and all that.
Is there an offside rule?
I
The
don't
defenders can't cross the other side. So I guess
that's
the
it.
offside
Yeah,
rule. And when does the tiny little glittering thing fly onto the map?
Never, because that's a
Instantly
really
wins the
shit.
game.
That's a really shit rule of a shit writer.
It's
Of a terrible
God.
writer who doesn't understand how sports work. But yes.
Correct.
But yeah, hatchball, very, very simple game.
Get wrecked.
get fucking-
Fictional sport.
Yeah, get wrecked. Turf bitch.
Anyway.
You really feel.
No. Moving on. That is going to be Hatchball, and that is your team, the Ascension Alley Cats, as they technically represent the path of ascension, not the coil.
Right.
They will be facing off. There is a team for each district, which will be determined on how good they are and what they do.
Man.
You've certainly got some characters in there that you're going to have to deal
Real
with.
characters.
I should also make it clear they've given them all traits, but they all have elements to them. So it's
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
have reasons as the way that they are.
Yeah.
So
How do I teach these kids?
exactly.
How do I get through to them?
Also, this is Kelscariss.
You're in Kelscariss.
We did it.
Awesome,
made
yeah.
it.
Well, we are going to bring the episode to an end here. It is a shorter episode, which is why we didn't do a break, everybody.
Well, bumper episode in
Yes.
one part.
Yes, bumper episode, one part, basically. That is the end of the episode, and we will see you next time.
Oh, so excited to be in Kelscariss. I love it.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya. See ya.